My parents never noticed me. On my 21st birthday, they gave my brother a watch. I left that night. My dad called 2 weeks later. Please come back. On my 21st birthday, my parents didn't even look at me. They didn't say happy birthday. They didn't give me a card. Instead, they handed my brother a silver watch. And that was the exact moment I realized something terrifying. I wasn't just unloved in my family, I was invisible. If you've ever felt overlooked, if you've ever been treated like you mattered less than someone else, or if you've ever fantasized about walking away from people who never valued you, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. Because this isn't a loud revenge story. This is the kind that haunts people for the rest of their lives. My name is Ethan, and for as long as I can remember, my parents had 2 sons, but they only saw one. Luke, my younger brother, was the miracle, the golden child, the kid who smiled, and the room warmed up. And then there was me, the quiet one. The one who learned early that if I stayed out of the way, if I didn't ask for much, if I didn't complain, maybe I wouldn't be a disappointment. At family dinners, Luke talked. My parents leaned in, nodded, laughed. When I spoke, they checked their phones, or corrected me, or told me to let Luke finish. I became an expert at shrinking. I folded myself smaller at the table, lowered my voice, stopped asking for things I knew I wouldn't get. Luke got praise for passing exams. I got silence for doing the same. Luke got a brand new laptop for his future. I got told, "You should be grateful you have a roof over your head." And the worst part, they never yelled at me, never hit me. They did something far more damaging. They forgot I existed. My 21st birthday fell on a Thursday. I didn't expect a party. I didn't expect gifts, but I hoped, quietly, for something. A cake, a card, a sentence that started with, "We're proud of you." Dinner was normal, too normal. Luke talked about school. My mom asked questions. My dad nodded approvingly. Then my dad stood up. "I almost forgot," he said, smiling. He walked to the cabinet and pulled out a small velvet box. My heart actually lifted. For half a second, I thought, "Luke," my dad said, handing it to him. "Happy early birthday, we saw this and thought of you." Luke opened the box. Inside was a silver watch. Elegant, heavy, expensive. My mother clapped. Luke grinned. No one looked at me, not once. I waited. 10 seconds, 20, nothing. My chest felt tight, like someone had wrapped a belt around my ribs and pulled. Finally, I cleared my throat. It's my birthday today." My mom blinked. "Oh, right," she said casually, then turned back to Luke. "That watch looks great on you." Something inside me cracked, not loudly, just finally. I didn't yell, I didn't cry. I stood up, pushed my chair in quietly, and went to my room. I packed a backpack, 2 shirts, a hoodie, my documents, my phone charger. That was it. As I walked toward the door, my dad called out, "Where are you going?" I paused. Every version of myself I'd been for 21 years stood behind me. The obedient one, the hopeful one, the one still waiting. "I'm leaving," I said. "For how long?" my mom asked. I looked back at them. They were already confused, already annoyed. Probably forever. They didn't follow me, they didn't stop me. The door closed behind me with a sound that felt final. That night, I slept on a bench outside a church. The concrete was cold, my hoodie wasn't enough, but for the first time in my life, no one was ignoring me. No one was disappointed in me. I existed. A few days later, I found space at a shelter, then a tiny rented room, barely bigger than a closet. I got a part-time job at a warehouse. Boxes, long hours, no praise, but every paycheck was mine. At night, I sat in the public library filling out college applications. I didn't tell my parents. I already knew they wouldn't help. 2 weeks later, my phone rang. "Dad." I stared at it for a long time before answering. "Please come back," he said immediately. "You embarrassed us." That was it. Not "we miss you," not "are you okay?" Embarrassed. "I'm not coming back, Aita," I said. There was silence, then colder. "Don't be dramatic." I hung up. Later, I found out why they'd called. They had intercepted my college emails, deleted responses, sabotaged applications. They wanted me dependent, small, stuck. That betrayal burned hotter than anything before. I stopped hoping they'd change, and that's when everything changed. I reapplied, used the library computer, used a new email, and this time, I got in with a scholarship. I landed a part-time IT job on campus, made friends who actually listened. Months passed. I built a life, a real one. An article came out, a feature about first-generation students overcoming adversity. My story was included. No names at first, but people connected dots. My parents saw it. So did Luke. I didn't call them, I didn't post about them, but I did something small. I forwarded evidence of Luke's academic dishonesty to the university. Quietly, anonymously, no drama, just truth. Consequences followed. Months later, my dad called again, angry this time. "Why didn't you tell us you were doing well?" he snapped. I smiled. "You never asked." And for once, I hung up first. Sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone, it's about becoming untouchable. They tried to erase me. Instead, I disappeared and became everything they couldn't control. If this story hit home, smash that like button, drop a comment if you've ever walked away from people who didn't value you, and subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories where karma doesn't scream, it whispers.